Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Everyday English Chat. This is your safe place to learn English slowly, clearly, and step by step. I am Jaden, and I will guide you today. I will speak in a calm voice. I will use simple English. I will give you time to repeat after me. Because this podcast is not only for your ears, it is also for your mouth, your heart, and your confidence. Today's topic. In today's lesson, we will explore something very important: how to practice English every single day. And enjoy it. Yes, enjoy it. Because learning English should not feel like a heavy bag you carry. It should feel like a walk in the park, step by step, smile by smile. Breaking the fear. Maybe you feel nervous when speaking. Maybe you feel shy. Maybe you think, I need to live in England or America to speak well. But let me tell you the truth. You do not need to move to London. You do not need to spend hours every night with grammar books. You do not need to find a native speaker every day. What you need are small, smart, repeatable steps. Steps you can do anywhere, anytime. The secret fluency is not one big jump. It is many small steps. Like drops of rain filling a bucket. Like seeds growing into a tree. Every small action you do in English makes you stronger. Every short moment adds to your confidence. So let's begin with the first step. Step 1. Listening. The first step is listening. Listening is the window to English. When you listen often, you train your brain to accept English sounds. Your ears become familiar. Your tongue becomes ready. Your mind becomes faster. Passive listening. You don't need to understand every word. Even half is enough. Even less is still useful. Because listening is like music. You don't understand every note in a song, but the more you hear it, the more you can sing along. So let English become your background music. Play it while cooking. Play it while cleaning. Play it while walking. Repeat after me, listening affirmation. Let's say some sentences together. I listen to English every day. English is part of my life. Listening makes me strong. Beautiful. You are already practicing. Step 2. Shadowing. Now, let's add something more active. Shadowing. Shadowing means copying what you hear, like an echo. You don't stop. You don't translate. You don't check a dictionary. You simply repeat at the same time. Your voice walks side by side with my voice. Why shadowing is powerful. It may feel strange in the beginning, but shadowing is powerful because it trains your mouth and brain to work together. It helps you speak with natural rhythm. It stops you from thinking in your own language. Shadowing is like singing along with English. And every time you sing, you grow. Shadowing practice. Let's try together. I want to speak English clearly. Shadowing helps me sound natural. I copy the rhythm of English. Well done. Step 3. Thinking in English. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest secrets to fluency. Thinking in English. Translation makes you slow. It creates fear. It takes time. But when you think directly in English, you feel free. How to think in English. Start small. Don't try to think about everything. Begin with simple daily sentences. When you wake up, it's morning. I'm tired. I need coffee. When you go outside, the sun is bright. The sky is blue. I see a dog. When you work, I'm busy. I'm writing. I'm learning. These short thoughts connect your brain directly to English. Repeat after me. Thinking practice. I can think in English. Small thoughts help me grow. I don't translate. I speak directly. Excellent. So, my friends, we have learned to listen every day. We have practiced shadowing like an echo. Now let's move to the next big step. Thinking in English. Why thinking in English matters. When you translate in your head, you feel slow. Your brain works too hard. You lose confidence. But when you think in English directly, you feel free. Words come faster. Your sentences sound natural. How to begin thinking in English? Start small. Don't try to think long or difficult sentences. Begin with tiny thoughts, one idea at a time. For example, when you wake up in the morning, say in your mind, "It's morning. I am tired. I need coffee." When you go outside, think, "The sun is bright. The air feels fresh. I see a dog." When you are at work or school, "I'm busy. I'm learning. I'm writing." These short thoughts connect your brain to English directly. No translation, no delay. Repeat after me, thinking practice. Let's do it together. Say it with me. I can think in English. Small thoughts help me grow. I don't need to translate. Very good. Every time you do this, your English brain gets stronger. Story example. Let me give you a short story. Anna is learning English. When she wakes up, she always thinks in her own language. She says, "It's morning, I'm late, I need breakfast." But she decides to change. She starts to say the same things in English. "It's morning. I'm late. I need breakfast." At first, it feels strange, but after 2 weeks, it feels normal. Her brain starts to choose English first. This is how fluency grows. Whisper technique. Here's a small trick for you. When you think in English, try to whisper it quietly. For example, when you walk outside, whisper, "The air is fresh. The street is busy. I see children playing." You don't need to shout. Just whisper. This makes your thoughts real, and your mouth practices at the same time. Daily challenge. Here's your challenge for today. Choose 3 small thoughts and say them in English during your day. For example, "I'm hungry." "The sun is bright." "I need water." Say them in your mind, or whisper them softly. Do this many times. The more you think in English, the less you translate. The less you translate, the faster you speak. Remember, fluency is not magic. It is habit. It is practice. It is daily action. Even one small English thought today makes you better than yesterday. So, my friends, we have learned to listen. We have practiced shadowing. We have started thinking in English. Now let's add 2 more powerful habits. Reading aloud and writing in English every day. Why reading aloud helps? When you read silently, only your eyes are working. But when you read aloud, your mouth, your tongue, and your brain work together. It is like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. Every time you read aloud, your pronunciation becomes clearer. Your sentences become smoother. Your confidence grows. How to practice reading aloud. Choose short and simple texts. Don't choose a difficult book. Start with a children's story, an English dialogue, a short article for learners. Step 1. Read it slowly and clearly. Step 2. Read it again, a little faster. Step 3. Read it again with more expression, like an actor. This way, you train not only your mouth but also your feelings in English. Repeat after me, reading aloud practice. Let's try it together. I will read slowly. You repeat after me. Reading aloud helps my English. I train my mouth every day. Practice makes me confident. Well done. 11:50. Daily reading routine. You don't need an hour. Even 5 minutes a day is enough. Read 1 short page. Read 1 small dialogue. Read 1 short story. Do it every day, and you will see the difference in 1 month. Writing in English. Now let's talk about writing. Writing is like speaking slowly. When you write, you organize your thoughts in English. You learn to build sentences. You learn to express yourself. But you don't need to write long essays. Start small. Daily English Diary. Every night, write 3 short sentences about your day. For example, today I went to work. I was very tired. I drank 2 cups of coffee. Or, it rained this morning. I stayed home. I watched an English video. 3 sentences. That's all. But if you do this every night, your English will grow. Repeat after me. I can write in English every day. Short sentences are powerful. Writing makes my thoughts clear. Great work. Voice recording practice. Here's another small but powerful habit. At the end of your day, record a 1-minute voice message in English. Just talk to yourself. Talk about your day. Talk about your plans. Talk about your feelings. It's okay if you make mistakes. No one else has to hear it. When you listen to yourself, you learn. You notice your pronunciation. You notice your grammar. You notice your mistakes. And slowly, you improve. Challenge. Here is your writing and speaking challenge for today. Write 3 short sentences in English about your day. Record a 1-minute message speaking about those same sentences. This way, you practice twice, with your pen and with your voice, using English in daily life. Now, let's go deeper. If you want to be fluent, don't only study English. Live with English. This means change your phone settings to English. Write your shopping list in English. Say good morning in English. Watch 5 minutes of YouTube in English instead of your own language. These small actions build strong habits. Strong habits build fluent speakers. Repeat after me. Daily life practice. English is part of my life. I can use English every day. Small actions make big progress. Amazing job, my friends. Remember, you don't need hours. You don't need perfection. You don't need to wait for the right moment. You just need to begin. One small step today. One small step tomorrow. And soon, you will see how far you have walked. So far, you have learned the daily habits. Listen. Shadow. Think. Read right. Live with English. Now let's talk about something even more important. How to stay consistent. Because learning English is not about one big day of practice. It is about small actions, repeated many times. Why consistency matters. Imagine you want to get strong muscles. You don't go to the gym one time for 5 hours. You go every day for 30 minutes. The same is true for English. 5 minutes every day is better than 3 hours once a week. Common problem. Many learners say, I start strong, but then I stop. I feel motivated for 1 week, but then I forget. This is normal, but we must learn how to keep going, even when motivation is low. Tip 1. Set a small routine. Don't try to do everything. Choose 1 or 2 small actions every day. For example, in the morning, listen for 5 minutes. At night, write 3 sentences. That's all. If you do this every day, your English will grow. Repeat after me. I can practice a little every day. Small routines make me strong. So far, you have learned the daily habits. Listen. Shadow. Think. Read. Write. Live with English. Now let's talk about something even more important. How to stay consistent. Because learning English is not about one big day of practice. It is about small actions, repeated many times. Why consistency matters. Imagine you want to get strong muscles. You don't go to the gym one time for 5 hours. You go every day for 30 minutes. The same is true for English. 5 minutes every day is better than 3 hours once a week. Common problem. Many learners say, I start strong, but then I stop. I feel motivated for 1 week, but then I forget. This is normal, but we must learn how to keep going, even when motivation is low. Tip 1. Set a small routine. Don't try to do everything. Choose 1 or 2 small actions every day. For example, in the morning, listen for 5 minutes. At night, write 3 sentences. That's all. If you do this every day, your English will grow. Repeat after me, routine affirmations. I can practice a little every day. Small routines make me strong. Consistency is more important than perfection. Excellent. Tip 2. Connect English to something you love. Do you like music? Listen to songs in English. Do you like cooking? Watch recipes in English. Do you like football? Follow football news in English. When consistency is more important than perfection. Excellent. 1615. Tip 2. Connect English to something you love. Do you like music? Listen to songs in English. Do you like cooking? Watch recipes in English. Do you like football? Follow football news in English. When English is connected to your passion, practice feels natural. It becomes something you enjoy, not something you must do. Tip 3. Track your progress. Keep a small notebook. Write what you practiced today. Even 1 line. I listened for 10 minutes. When you see the record, you feel proud, and pride gives you power to continue. Tip 4. Forgive yourself. If you miss 1 day, don't worry. Don't say, I failed. Just start again the next day. Fluency is a journey. Every step forward counts. Tip 5. Make English social. Find a friend, even online. Share your practice with them. Send each other voice messages. Encourage each other. When English is social, it feels alive. My friends, let me remind you of something. English is not only about grammar. It is not only about tests. It is about connection. Every word you learn is a bridge to another person. Every sentence you practice is a key to a new door. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect teacher. You already have everything you need: your ears, your mouth, your heart. Repeat after me, I am an English speaker. Every day I grow stronger. English is part of my life now. Beautiful. Here is your final challenge from this episode. Listen for 5 to 10 minutes today. Shadow 3 sentences. Write 3 short lines about your day. Whisper 3 small thoughts in English. That's all. Simple, powerful, life-changing. So, my dear friends, remember, you don't need big books. You don't need special teachers. You don't need a perfect classroom. What you need are small, smart steps. Steps that you repeat every day. Because fluency is not one big jump. It is many small steps. And every time you take a step, you are closer to your goal. Thank you so much for joining me on Everyday English Chat. If this lesson helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is also learning. And before you go, write in the comments 1 small action you will do today in English. Until next time, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep speaking English.